All right, today we're going to still do some factoring, but in this problem, we're going to have a number in front of the squared number. So what do you do when there's a number in front of the squared number here? I call it the slip and slide. What you're going to do is take this number that's in front and multiply it by the last number. So in this case, 6 times 7 is 42. So you copy this down, n squared, you copy this down, 13n, and then 6 times 7 is 42. You go and you do your x factor, so you put a big X. The last number goes on top, which is 42. The middle number goes on the bottom, which is 13. So what two numbers multiplied together will give you 42, and when you add or subtract, you get 13. So because this is positive, that tells me both numbers are positive or both numbers are negative. And if I look in the middle, this is positive. So that tells me both numbers are positive. And so you look at the factors of 42, 1, 42, 2, 21, 3, 14, 5 won't go, 4 won't go, 5 won't go, and 6 and 7. And now they start to repeat. So my two numbers multiplied together give me 42. And when I add these two numbers, I get 13. So now I take these two middle numbers, which is 6 and 7. I come over and I say x plus 6 and x plus 7. But because I multiplied by 6, both numbers by 6 in the beginning, now I got to remember to divide both numbers by 6. And this is the step that most students forget, to divide it by the number that they multiplied it by. And now if you take a look, you'll get x plus 6 over 6 and x plus 7 over 6. And now you reduce if possible. So 6 goes into 6 one time. And if it doesn't go into that number evenly, then you take the bottom number and you put it in front of the x. So in this problem, I'm going to have x plus 1 because 6 went into 6 evenly. And I'm going to have 6x plus 7. And if I multiply these two numbers back together, I get 6, in this case, n. I should have used n here. 6n plus 1. So 1 times 6 is 6n. And 1 times 7 is 7. And if I do the two middle numbers, 1 times 6 is 6, and 7 times 1 is 7, and 7 and 6 is 13. So this is how you do the slip and slide. The thing to remember is to divide by the number that you multiplied on this step.